Hello, everybody, and today is a very good day. The reason why today is a very good day, of course, all days are great days, but I had a very good time last night on Shay's art auction. I did very well, much better than I expected to. Um, uh, I sold all three pieces, and the one piece that I did, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do well on it, and I did. But all the other pieces I did. If you look back on my other videos, you can see where I was working on the Star Wars piece for Dengar. That one did very well. And then also the King Cryptid. That was the first piece I had up for auction, which again, you can see that as a short that I did to finish it and other videos that I did. So if you go back in my catalog of videos, you'll see where I was actually working on King Cryptid. So you're going to see more of that where I'll be working on pieces exclusively for when I'm here at the bar working, but pieces that I will be have available at the art auction. Uh, if you guys want, and you guys will have to tell me in the comments, if I'm working on a piece and you want it prior, if you want it and you don't want to bid for it, just let me know. I'll tell you what the prices are. And if it's a price that's reasonable to you, we can lock that price in and I'll sell it to you that you won't have to compete against others at the art auction. So just let me know. So maybe it'll make it hard for me to have pieces available for the art auction. You guys will be the ones to make that determination. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. Renee, I watched that one with her and uh, Death Metal Hero, and then also I think it was Shelby. Yeah, Shelby. I watched that one this morning. They had a lot of fun. Both of those guys, all three of those guys did quite well. In fact, I found out the reason why they've changed their pricing method. That if you get over $50, it has to be $10 increments, and why once you get to I think it's 500, it goes to $100 increments. It's because of Rini. And I'll tell you something. Anybody who's on uh, Shay's art auction, uh, a lot of it with the success of the show and these art auctions is because of Rainey coming back each time to be on the auction. She brings a lot of energy. She brings up great artwork. She brings her fan base over, who then bid on other pieces. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I'm benefiting from it. But like I said, if as I move forward, if uh, if you see a piece that I'm working on and you want it, you don't want to have to bid on it, you want a locked in price, just let me know. Um, I'm going to be doing various sizes. What I'm thinking I'm going to do in the future is I'll have the standard piece that I'm doing. But then when it hits $50, what I'll do is I'll have a trading card size piece of another piece. So that'll be like the bonus piece, bonus piece of original artwork that you get. So I think I'll do that moving forward. So if I'm working on one of these pieces that's the size of a trading card, and you don't want to have to get in a bidding war to get to it, we can work on a price. So it don't really take me that long. So and like I said, I'm having fun doing these pieces. So that's moving forward. I think that's what I'll do is when I'm doing these videos, I'll try to do just the pieces that are going to be available for Shay's art auction. And the next one I believe is in 2 months, in July 13th, I believe they said. So, and then of course, Camelot. I wasn't able to watch the race. I was trying to watch uh, I mean, it's supposed to be streamed on Flow Racing or on YouTube, but I couldn't find the race. So I know Texas Mofo was watching it. He had posted how prior to him to the race ending, Camelot got up to 11th place, only one lap down, and at times, according to Camelot's posting, he did get up to 9th place. And I guess at the end of the race, he was close to getting 10th place. So at the end of the race, he just wasn't riding around maintaining his place on the field. He was actually trying to chase down someone. He was actually racing at the end, which is what you really want. Is you want to be able to put yourself in a position at the end of the race, so you're racing for a position. Even if you're laps down, you still want to have that next car ahead of you and position. You want to have them in sight so you're chasing them down at the time of uh, the checkered flag dropping. So, but I'll find out more on Monday. Make sure you guys, if you're interested in Camelot's journey, make sure you follow him on Twitter and subscribe to his channel, just as I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel. And like I said, leave your opinions in the comments. I don't know how you feel about my streams or about these videos I make, unless you guys tell me. And then, of course, if you like it, share it out. Share it out. So, if you like it, share it out and suggest it as something else. Another thing also that helps with the algorithm is like liking it and just subscribe and just commenting. A lot of times, if you comment, I will reply to your comment. So, but but yeah, so he's doing well, and I'm really curious how he's doing in the points. He seems that each race he does better, so he gets himself higher in points in just the overall ARCA series and uh, in the ARCA East. Last I knew, I'm trying to think here because I didn't look it up before I started the show or started this video. If I remember correctly, he was like 11th in points in the overall series, and he was 6th in points for ARCA East. Because remember, they have two divisions. They have ARCA West and ARCA East. So, but, and I'm trying my best uh, when I'm working on this, to keep the character that I'm working on or the area that I'm working on on screen so you guys can see it all the time. So, but and then of course, real quick, I want to send a thank you out to Astro Zombie. I will be doing a video tonight or tomorrow, an unboxing video of uh, the free comic book day books of Flash Gordon and of uh, Johnny Quest that he sent me. I when I got it, I was like, oh, I want to open up right away, but I was like, no, no, no. I want to do an unboxing video. We were busy yesterday looking at more houses. So, and let's tell you something. This market is not easy for getting a house. And on top of that, uh, a lot of the houses, the older houses in the area, which you'd think that would be in my price range, they're in my price range. But the problem is, though, is that we're seeing a lot of issues with mold in the basement or where the cinder blocks are starting to disintegrate. Which so basically moving forward, I'm not going to. Originally, when we were looking at houses, uh, the check marks that had to be checked off was I wanted a finished basement, put all my stuff in the basement. Now it's one of those where it's like no, and this is where I'm very lucky is Miss Stippling has said how I can have like one we have the main bedroom, we'd have then hopefully if we get a 2-bedroom house, uh, we'll have the one room for doing work, because we both work from home on computers. So we call that the office. She'll let me have parts of the office, and then I'll have one room just for the comic books. So it sounds like when I have the art studio set up, the art studio will be set up uh, in the office. So the studio office it'll be, I guess, we'll nickname it. So, but so yeah, I mean it is what it is. I mean it's just this market. Uh, you get housed. I mean in the area that we live, if the average that a house is on the market is 3 to 5 days, which that's pretty insane. That a house is be on the market and it will go into pending status. And most all these houses, when they go into pending status, rarely do they go back on the market. So I mean, it is what it is. You gotta adapt to it. So, but we're not giving up. We're still looking. So, and then also, um, lastly, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. So, if you are watching this today, make sure if you haven't already, uh, send a Happy Mother's Day. And if not, if you're watching this later, a few days or a few months later, it never hurts to reach out to your mom and say, "Mom, I love you." Mom always wants to hear that. So, okay. So, okay. Oh, this is gonna be a short one. Yeah, I don't have too much to talk about. The main thing I want to talk about was the art auction and my plans moving forward with producing artwork for the art auction. So maybe what I'll do is I know like Unhinged, Jason Bascom, he was on with me. He did quite well. Same thing with Death Metal Hero. And I think the way I understand it, Death Metal Hero and uh, Jason Bascom, they have locked in position. They have locked in places at the auction because they're the ones that like really encouraged Shay to do the art auction. Uh, I was very fortunate, very fortunate. While Shay was in Germany, I think she may have posted something about it, and I right away, as soon as she posted about it, I asked her and said, "Hey, I'd like a time slot." So, and I was because of House Hunting, I'd originally asked for, "Hey, can I have a spot on the auction? Can I have it for the evening slot?" Primarily because of keeping my days, keep my the daytime available for looking at houses. So, because like the house we looked at yesterday, it was at I think 5 o'clock. So I was not going to be able to be beyond Reenie's on when Reenie and Shelby were on. So you know what? I really want to get this part right here. Just pull it down. Look at that. Oh, look at that. And then of course, let's pull this down. And I like doing this. I like pulling it down into the black area and then just coming up. Nice. Now we'll get a little bit smaller. So you see how they're thick down here, and then I just lighten up on it and make it small. So, and that's just following along with the lines that I already put in there. And then what I'll do then is, okay, so, I'll go here and just go in real small. Just put in real small dots. And I know I know. I'm because I'm being put in this really fine work. Now my voice changes, and you get a little bit of SMR. It's because I'm focused. I'm really focused with what I'm doing here right now. So you just continue it up, and then it'll give. This what gives you that thread feel, that coarse like thread feel of the fabric. So, and I've got an idea for how to incorporate this in some of the pieces I'll be working on. When I say that, I mean the art pieces. So, but yeah, I learned a lot, and I'm going to be uh, taking a different approach this time. The main piece that I do now, that's like the first piece that you're bidding on. I'm going to make certain that those pieces that I do, I'm going to make sure that they are done pre-sized. So they're pre-sized for mats. So if you win a piece, all you gotta do is go to Michael's, pick out a mat, and the image will fit inside that mat perfectly. So that way, if you want a specific color, or if you just want a mat or a white mat, and that makes it cheaper for you also, that you can then buy a frame that fits that mat perfectly. So just two things I was thinking about. I was like, I really need to do that, and I need to actually also I need to remember when I'm on the art auction to have a mat available to show how, look, if you buy this piece, all you gotta do is go to Michael's, buy yourself a mat, and you got yourself a framed piece of artwork. So I think that would be real. I think that's a smart thing to do. So okay, let's pull it down a little bit. So there we go. So we got that. Now we can just pull this black up into his helmet area. So, and this is where when you're doing this, you go over the dots so they beat up, and you actually sometimes get a glop of ink. Now, with working on this with new ink, it doesn't glop up as much as opposed to when you get really old ink. But part of that also is with this nib is I just put just enough ink in there. I don't put a whole lot of ink in there, so you can see. Let's see if you can see it. It may not get a lot of light reflection, but I really don't overload the nib with a lot of ink. So, but see how that's coming down now? And then what I can do is pull this forward, and maybe I'll have it blend in with this black here. Or what I'll do is I'll come up and I'll put it in like that. So this will be all black, and then that adds just a little bit of dots in here, so it kind of blends in. So, but see how that looks? See how that has a look, and what I'll do is now come down in here and add another line in here, add another line in here, and then just down here, just stipple the hell out of it, and then you get that blending effect, which I really do like. So, let's see here. I want to make certain. Oh, look at that! I want to make certain that part is done. So, put a harsh black right in here. So, then this will be all straight black. When I get off this video with you guys, I'm probably going to finish this spot right here, just because I see what I'm doing, and I don't want to forget. So, but guys, I want you guys all to have a great Mother's Day. Like I said, reach out to Mom. Oh, last thing. Yes, it's Mother's Day. Make sure you reach out to Danger Vanessa and wish her a happy Mother's Day. Because remember, she is the metaphysical mother of Mange Davis. So remember, if it wasn't for that Muwashi, we never would have gotten the glorious that is the Mange. So, happy Mother's Day, Vanessa. We love you. We love to make fun of you. You love to make fun of us. It's a It's a nice symbiotic relationship. Yes, I know I'm saying it wrong. English is heard. So, yeah, I like how that's turning out there. So, and we'll just put a few pieces in here. So, looking good, looking good. So, you guys, like I said, have a great day. But remember, even when you're having great days, you'll always come across something that makes life stressful. Just chill out. Remember, just take life one dot at a time.